I got a package on my doorstep with no return address, containing a photo of myself from an angle I know I've never been photographed at, taken through what looked like my own kitchen window. I called the police, half expecting them to laugh me off, but the officer who came out took one look at the photo and went quiet in a way that scared me more than the picture itself. He asked if I recognized the timestamp printed in the corner, a date from 6 years ago, back when I lived in a completely different apartment across the state. I told him that was impossible, that I hadn't even met the person I was dating at the time this photo was supposedly taken. He turned the photo over, and on the back, in handwriting I somehow recognized despite never having seen it in years, were 4 words. I never stopped watching. My hands went cold. I gave the officer every name I could think of from that period of my life, every ex, every roommate, every person who might have had a reason to do this. Nothing matched. Weeks passed with no leads, and I started sleeping with every light in my apartment on, checking locks 4 and 5 times before bed. Then, almost a month later, a second package arrived, this time with a photo from that very morning, taken from an angle inside my own living room, a room with no windows anyone could shoot through from outside. I called the police again, shaking, insisting someone had been inside my home. They processed the scene and found nothing. No forced entry, no fingerprints, nothing except one detail I hadn't noticed until an officer pointed it out. In the photo, reflected faintly in my television screen, wasn't a stranger standing behind the camera. It was me, the exact clothes I was wearing that morning, the exact position I'd been standing in, because the photo hadn't been taken by an intruder at all. It had been taken by a smart camera I'd forgotten was still connected to an ex's account from 6 years ago, one neither of us had ever bothered to disconnect, one he'd been quietly logging into every single day since we broke up.